Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Kennedy High School for tonight's edition of Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. Alongside Dave Thurald, I'm Chris Grace with you here as the Eagles will take on the Ansonia Chargers on senior night here at Kennedy. And right now they're currently honoring the Kennedy senior cheerleaders, and then they will follow that up by honoring the Kennedy High School basketball seniors. Then after all that, we'll have some hoops for you. And now they've finished up with the cheerleaders. Now they will honor the Kennedy High School basketball seniors. First, they're going to honor the three managers for the basketball team. First senior being honored for the Eagles is Adrian Williams. So he's presented with a ball by Coach Ryan Sullivan.
Number 10,
LaShawn Smith. LaShawn, a three-year contributor here at Kennedy, played a crucial part on the team that made it all the way to the Class LL semifinals a season ago.
Number 21,
Josiah Perea. Jeremy Acosta. Jeremy, like LaShawn, also a three-year contributor here for the Eagles.
Number 32,
Eric Quintero. So the five seniors, Adrian Williams, LaShawn Smith, Josiah Perea, Jeremy Acosta, and Eric Quintero, honored here on senior night, the Jack Taglia Gymnasium.
On behalf of the Kennedy Athletic Department, administration, faculty, and staff, thank you all for your efforts and congratulations on your accomplishments. We wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Both teams have a great
So that'll conclude the senior night festivities. Both teams will now have about 5 minutes to warm up. We'll be back right after that and get you ready for Ansonia and Kennedy here at Kennedy High School on your home for Waterbury High School basketball, Sky TV. Welcome back to Kennedy High School as we get ready for the start of tonight's game between the visiting Ansonia Chargers and the Kennedy Eagles. Alongside Dave Thorall, Chris Grace with you here. Now time for the starting lineups. Martin Antoine, joined by Monty Peppers, Alfonso Smith.
And now let's hear it for your Kennedy Eagles.
Adrian Williams will get the start for Kennedy on senior night. LaShawn Smith, another senior. Josiah Perea. Jeremy Acosta. And Eric Quintero. So an all-senior starting lineup for Coach Sullivan and the Eagles. This time I'll step aside as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Then it's Kennedy versus Ansonia coming up next on Sky TV. So Kennedy, who's had a rebuilding type of year this season, has finished the season strongly with a big win over Career Academy. They've won 2 of their last 3 as they look to continue their winning ways tonight. Ansonia's had a tough year this season for Coach Shane Kingsley. Just 2 wins inside the conference, 6 wins overall. Ansonia will start Glenn Hines along with Sheldon Schuler, Martin Antoine, Monty Peppers, and Alfonso Smith. Kennedy starting all 5 seniors on senior night. LaShawn Smith, Adrian Williams, Josiah Perea, Jeremy Acosta, and Eric Quintero will start for the Eagles, wearing their home white uniforms trimmed in navy blue with gold numerals. Ansonia in the road navy blues with white trim and white numbers for the Chargers, who have the ball to start this game with Alfonso Smith. Kennedy looks like they're playing a 1-2-2 zone to start. Nice strong drive, but blocked by LaShawn Smith. Last touch, they'll say, by Sheldon Schuler. It's a young Ansonia team. Schuler listed as a freshman. Peppers and Antoine, along with Hines and Smith, are all juniors, so everyone will be back for Coach Kingsley's Chargers as they apply some full court pressure. They get it inside to Smith. Extra pass deflected and then eventually taken away by Peppers. Schuler for Smith. He'll fire from the wing, and that's off the top of the backboard. That'll be out of bounds. Back over to the Eagles. Ansonia showing 1-2-2 full court pressure. Quintero leaves it for Williams. Williams' pass is deflected. Jump stop for Acosta. The layup is good. Jeremy Acosta opens up the scoring for Kennedy. Just over a minute into the action. Smith inside. Back out for Schuler. Leaves it for Smith. Looks to penetrate. Nice dish inside for Hines. Back to Schuler. Extra pass for Smith. Penetrates. Nice find, but I don't think that Hines was ready for it. LaShawn Smith. Step back three ball. That time it doesn't go. The rebound's there for Schuler. The big fellow bringing up the floor. Tees up a three ball from the wing that doesn't go. Long rebound for Hines and a new possession with Schuler. Smith back for Schuler. Stripped on his way to the bucket. Acosta comes away with it. Feeds to Williams, saves it back for Perea, and he's blocked on his way to the bucket. That pass is too strong. Schuler able to save it for Hines. Little sluggish start for both teams. Schuler thinks about the three, back out for Hines. Antoine tries the three ball, that's short. Rebound for Acosta. Jeremy penetrates, feeds a cutting Quintero for a bucket. Eric on the score sheet, the senior. That'll lead to a quick timeout. 30-second timeout taken by Ansonia coach Shane Kingsley. 5:27 to go in the first quarter. Kennedy 4, Ansonia nothing on your home for Waterbury High School basketball. Sky TV. Back out of the timeout. Ansonia will inbound the ball to Smith as Kennedy stays in there. 1-2-2 half-court zone. Way to beat a zone is by quick passing, yet Ansonia's doing that fine. They just haven't been able to knock down any shots as of yet. Hines double teamed, forces it in time. Antoine picked up by Perea, up for Williams, and he's stripped on his way to the bucket. Acosta drives, kicks to Smith, wide open, corner three, short. Inside for Antoine, might have gotten away with a travel. This is just a two-man officiating crew tonight, so always tough when there aren't three refs, see everything. Perea for three, too strong. Offensive rebound, Quintero. Feeds Acosta from the elbow. It's good. Jeremy Acosta with a bucket. And it's 6-2. Eagles in front. Smith had to tie his shoes, now just getting back on defense. Corner three, blocked by Smith. His second rejection in the first quarter. He's got a huge size advantage on anyone for Ansonia. Smith fakes the jumper, pulls up from the foul line, and he hits. Alfonso Smith, a nice looking guard for Ansonia with his first bucket. It's 6-4. Williams for Acosta. He's bumped and fouled. 3:50 to go. Jay Turner will check in for the Eagles for the first time. Turner, a talented junior. First year in the Eagle program after playing for Waterbury Career Academy for a couple of seasons. He replaced Quintero, who leaves with 2 points. Williams Pull up for Acosta, no. Smith looked like he got away with an over the back, no whistle. Goes back up with it and he scores. Again, you'll probably hear me talk about it a lot. Whenever you see two officials, it could be a long night for the coaches because the rotations just don't work as well. Antoine gets inside and he traveled. No, they're going to call a reach-in foul. Boy, I thought he shuffled his feet. Blackman will check in for Williams. .310 to go in the first. Kennedy leads 8-4. Smith with the basketball, feeds Hines. Antoine, corner three, short. Rebound is there for Blackman. Leaves it for Jay Turner as Ansonia looks like they've shifted to a 3-2 zone. Turner for Acosta. Gets a screen from Blackman, back for Perea. Fires from way downtown, rattles around and out. And the rebound is there for Schuler. Nothing coming easily on offense for the Chargers. Free throw line jumper doesn't go for Antoine. Gets his own miss. Puts it back up. That one's no good. Almost grabbed another rebound, but Turner eventually comes away with it for the Eagles. Jay with the ball, splits the defense. Drives to the basket. A lot of contact. Boy, they're letting a lot go early here tonight. Blocked on his way back, and a foul is called against Acosta, or was it? Or are they going to get Perea? So that'll be the second team foul against the Eagles. They didn't put it on the scoreboard nor announce who the foul was on. Makes one of two free throws. Under 2 minutes to play. Smith will bring it up court for Acosta. Back to Smith. Glides to the bucket with his left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Blackman nearly had the offensive rebound but couldn't keep it in play. Back to the Chargers with 1:46 to go. Antoine over to Hines. He'll step into a long three-ball side rim, no. Smith secures the weak side rebound, and he'll look to push it. And a turnover as Perea couldn't keep it. Kennedy playing shorthanded tonight. And a travel will be called on Schuler. Williams checks back in for Perea, and Turner will bring the ball up with 1:25 to go. Eagles 8, Chargers 5 here in the first quarter. Acosta left alone. Feeds Blackman, extra pass. Smith fires from three. Just can't find the range yet for LaShawn. Everything coming up a little short from the outside. And now Alfonso Smith for Ansonia has the basketball, and had that one kicked in, it'll be a new possession for the Chargers. Under a minute to go. They skip it into the corner for Schuler. Puts it on the deck. Smith with the ball fake. Back for Antoine. Hangs too strong, and the rebound's there for Turner. Outlet pass to Acosta. Jeremy with the Euro step off the window and in. Jeremy Acosta with the bucket makes it a 5-point lead. 35 seconds to play in the first. Alfonso Smith. Ansonia has yet to make a sub in this game through the first quarter. Schuler drives, a lot of contact, and he fights his way up, able to get it to go. Well, they're consistently letting him play. 15 seconds to go in the first. Eagles can hold for the last shot. Smith nearly stripped Turner out of bounds. It'll go back to the Eagles with 10.3 on the clock. Ansonia will bring Saravia into the game. Turner with 8 seconds left. Gets a ball screen to Williams with 5. Shoots a long 3-ball, rattles around and out almost, and that'll go out of bounds as the buzzer sounds to bring an end to the first quarter. After 8 minutes, Kennedy leads on senior night 10-7 over Ansonia. We'll be back with more on Sky TV after this. And we're back at the Jack Taglia Gymnasium here at Kennedy High School, along with Dave Thuralt. I'm Chris Grace here in Waterbury as the Eagles hold a 10-7 lead over the visitors from Ansonia. Start of the second quarter, Kennedy will have Turner, Acosta, Williams, Blackman, and Smith as their 5 on the floor. Kyle Brown, sophomore point guard, is in street clothes on the bench, guessing nursing some kind of an injury. Shortening up this already young roster. And another turnover will give it back to Ansonia. Schuler. That effort is blocked. Smith with his 3rd rejection as he intervenes on Antoine's shot again. Back for Turner now. Ansonia playing a 3-2 zone, which means that the corners will be open or the long 3 will be open. Doesn't go. Blackman fights for the offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Marquise Blackman with his first bucket. It's a hard work basket, and the lead is back to 5. Schuler out for Smith. A long 3-ball off the backboard. No good. Offensive rebound. And the putback is there for Monty Peppers. 12-9. Now they'll show 1-2-2 full court press. Blackman deals with it. Gets to Acosta. Extra pass inside for Smith. And he's blocked by Schuler. Acosta on the floor to get it back, and they'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the visitors with 6:28 to go in the half. Outlet pass for Williams, and he tries to return it to Turner, but that's out of control. And yet another unforced turnover in this game. Six minutes to go in the first half. Ansonia trails by 3 with the basketball. And taken away. Jeremy Acosta with the push. A lot of contact, short. Offensive rebound for Jeremy, back for Turner. The corner with LaShawn Smith. He splits the double team, finds Turner. Fakes the three, looks to drive, out of bounds off his leg. Another turnover. Perea will check in, replacing Acosta. 5:39 to go. Still 12-9. Eagles in front by a 3 ball. Antoine lost it in front of the Eagle bench. Quiet atmosphere so far here tonight. Coach Sullivan imploring his team to move the basketball. Do a better job of that there. Williams inside for Blagman. Triple teamed. Somehow gets it to Smith, who forces it up and in. I don't know how Blagman was able to get that through those 3 Charger bodies inside, but somehow he did, and Smith was able to finish with the easy bucket. 14-9. Wide open on the back door is Antoine for 2. Nice ball movement from the visitors. Cuts the deficit to 3. Again, they show some pressure, and again, the Eagles deal with it. Knocked out of bounds, last touched by Glenn Hines. It'll stay with Kennedy with 4:22 to go. Perea for 3, short. Free throw line jumper rattles around and in for Peppers. And it's a 1-point game, 14-13. Perea bumped, fades away. That's way too strong. Hines hangs, the layup no good, and the rebound's there for Smith. LaShawn with the push. Gets a reaction from the crowd with that dribbling move, but couldn't find the finish. Back come the Chargers, trailing by 1. Schuler. Peppers, Smith, corner to Hines. Nice fake, gets the bucket. He's denied by Smith. It's his 4th block of the first half. LaShawn feeds Blagman. Adrian Williams with it now. He'll slow it down, back to Turner. LaShawn skips one over to Turner, but it's taken away by Smith. Inside for Hines, off the window, no. Offensive rebound, putback doesn't go. They'll try for a 3rd time, and that's impacted. I'm not sure if he got a piece of it. Certainly altered the shot, and then a block will be called against Schuler. So Smith's length inside causing havoc for the Chargers. Subs for both teams, Quintero and Acosta back in, replacing Smith and Perea for Kennedy. Saravia checks back in, replacing Hines for Ansonia. So Saravia played the last 15 seconds of the first quarter. Besides that, the starting 5 has been in the entire game for Ansonia. Quintero, back for Acosta. And another turnover. And a reach-in foul behind the play. Ansonia again can take the lead with a bucket here. Schuler hesitates. Glides to the basket, lays it up and in off the glass, and Ansonia with a 1-point lead. Acosta pulls up from 8 feet, that's short. Rebound is there for Antoine. Smith all the way to the basket. Timeout, Kennedy. Two minutes to play in the first half. Ansonia on an 8-0 run has taken a 17-14 lead. I would say that most of the Eagle fans in attendance would agree with the cheerleaders right now. They would like some baskets as well. 17-14, just 14 first half points with 2 minutes left to play. Coach Sullivan didn't like what he's seeing as he's brought in a few different guys off the bench. Stripped on the play. Deflected out of bounds, last touch by Ansonia. It'll stay with Kennedy with 1:41 to play. They go into Acosta. Jeremy all the way to the basket for two. So the senior leader, Jeremy Acosta, ends the drought. It's 17-16. Corner three for Antoine, too strong. Weak side rebound for Acosta, and he'll slow it down. 75 seconds to play in the first half. Nice feed inside for Blagman. Back outside. Three ball top of the key. Doesn't go. And rebounds there for Schuler. Under a minute to play. Boy, he nearly stepped on the half-court line. Free throw line jumper is good. So Peppers executes well on offense. And it's a three-point deficit. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Acosta will spread the floor. Into the corner, they get it inside for Blagman. Can't finish, out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Kennedy with 4.4 seconds left. So I don't know if that's the shot Coach Sullivan was looking for there. Schuler with 2 seconds left. Beats the buzzer, good if it goes, and it's off the back of the rim. So that brings to an end a scrappy first half. Ansonia on the road leads on senior night here at Kennedy, 19-16. We'll be back in just a bit. Get you ready for the second half between Kennedy and Ansonia on your home for Waterbury High School basketball, Sky TV. Just wrapping up the halftime here at Kennedy High School, along with Dave Thurall, Chris Grace, with you on Sky TV. It was an interesting first half, I guess would be the best way to put it. Neither team's finding much success on the offensive end of the floor. Kennedy trails 19-16 at the half. Jeremy Acosta playing his last home game here at Kennedy with 8 points to lead the way for Kennedy. And Monty Peppers with 6 points leading Ansonia. Start of the second half, it'll be Perea, Turner, Smith, Acosta, and Williams. The 5 on the floor for the Eagles, and the starting 5 back for Ansonia, who played basically the whole first half. That's Peppers, Antoine, Schuler, Smith, and Hines. Kennedy with the basketball, back out for Williams. Perea leaves his feet and turns it over. That was the story of the first half. Turnovers from the Eagles. Schuler with the push. Feeds Smith in the corner. Back out to Hines for 3. That doesn't go. I don't believe we've had a made 3 in this one. Inside for LaShawn Smith, and he slams it home with 2 hands. So maybe that'll get some energy into the building. And a quick reach in against Turner. Nice feed to Schuler. He misses the layup, gets it back, puts it up and in. Turner beats the pressure with the dribble. Williams, corner 3, rattles around and out. Offensive rebound for Turner. Extra pass to Smith. LaShawn with 4 quick points in the second half. Nice dish by Turner. Turner pressuring Smith. Got it to Antoine. Antoine hangs. Somehow fights that one up off the window and in. This is a totally different start to the second half that we had in the first half, and a quick reach-in foul is going to be called against Ansonia. They'll get Hines for the foul. Turner on the drive, left his feet and lost the basketball. Another turnover for the Eagles. Smith to Hines, lays it up and in. Kennedy hurting themselves with turnovers on the offensive end all night long so far. That pass gets through to Turner. Can't finish. Smith, the offensive rebound. Last touch by Ansonia, out of bounds. Acosta left wide open, short on the 3. Antoine had a great chance at the rebound, but lost it, and Smith comes away with it. Pulls up from 10 feet, doesn't go. Williams flies for the rebound, couldn't tip it up and in though. Hines comes away with it. Hines bumped by Turner and fouled. Flagman checks in to replace Turner, who's picked up, I believe that's his 3rd foul. Smith nearly stripped by Acosta, able to find Schuler. Extra pass to Antoine, blocked by Acosta and taken away by Jeremy. Jeremy skips one to Williams, able to save it for Smith. LaShawn back out to Adrian Williams. 5 minutes to play in the third. Ansonia up by 5. LaShawn back for Acosta, drives. Hangs, he's blocked but fouled, they'll say, by Schuler. So 2 for the senior, Jeremy Acosta. Too strong. Second one rattles out, but Williams skies for the rebound. And a nice play to save it and get the Eagles a new possession. Williams not the tallest, but he's got some serious hops. Blagman double teamed. Throws that one too hard for Smith. Perea will fire from 3, and it's a wedge ball. Jump ball, possession arrow favoring the visitors. So we are now about 19 and a half minutes into this game, and there has yet to be a made three-point basket for either team. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Smith with the nice feed outside Antoine for 3. Too strong, and the trend continues. Not for the lack of trying. Both teams have thrown up their share of long balls. Get it inside to Smith with nice post position, and he gets the roll. That's going to be the ticket for Kennedy today if they're going to come back and win. They got to get the ball inside to LaShawn. 25-22. Hines with the ball fake. Back for Antoine. Skips one into the corner for Schuler. Goes baseline. Extra pass. Antoine misses from inside. Gets it back. Stripped but fouled by, I believe they're going to get Acosta on the reach it. No, they're going to call it on Blagman. So 2 free throws coming for Martin Antoine. Splits the 2 free throws, and he'll be replaced by, oh no, excuse me, it's not for the shooter, just a late sub. Saravia comes in for Hines. Ansonia's only played 6 guys, and Saravia's played about 2 minutes. Acosta pulls up, doesn't get it to go, but he's fouled by Saravia. So Jeremy, who just missed 2 free throws, will get back to the line. Try to cut this deficit in half. So Jeremy knocks down 2 in a row. He's into double figures with 10 points. It's a 2-point lead for Ansonia, 26-24. Just over halfway through the 3rd quarter. Alfonso Smith feeds Schuler. He'll try a 3. Short. LaShawn Smith at the rebound. It was poked, but it ended up with Adrian Williams. Kennedy can tie or take the lead with a 3. Acosta crosses over, feeds Perea for 3, short. And a nice save by Blagman to save it off of Saravia and out of bounds with 3:03 left to play. Smith glides to the bucket but couldn't get the right spin with the left hand. Saravia with a nice ball fake. The lefty runner doesn't go. Acosta has it, and he's fouled in transition. So after about a 30-second break, Hines comes back in. Clearly, Coach Kingsley doesn't trust his bench very much. Smith back for Williams. Feeds Blagman, who's triple teamed. Gets it to Smith. Boy, every pass looks dangerous in this game. Smith on the drive, hangs. Doesn't get it to go. Schuler in transition, stripped and fouled. No, a travel is called. Boy, I don't know. No comment. 2:15 to go in the third, 26-24. Kennedy trails by 2 at home on senior night. Williams for Perea. And nearly turned over. Acosta able to save the possession. Inside to Blagman with great post position, but he misses the layup. Compounds that miss with an over-the-back foul. (26-24). The scoreboard remains the same. Ansonia with the basketball. And nearly turned over. Now they do turn it over. Numbers here. Acosta puts it up and gets to go. We're tied up at 26. Jeremy Acosta's playing hard tonight. He's got 12 to lead both teams. And the score is tied up at 26. Schuler feeds Peppers back to Hines. Hines inside to Schuler with the left hand, off the glass and in. Outlet pass for Acosta. Skips one to Smith, corner three, it's good! Kennedy takes the lead, and the first three ball of the game goes down for LaShawn Smith. It's 29-28, under a minute to play in the third. Nice feed for Schuler. He's bumped, counted, and one. Blagman called for the foul. I don't know if he actually made any contact, but he swung for the basketball, and sometimes the refs are guilty of assuming as well. 41 seconds left, so after Kennedy climbs back in and takes the lead, Ansonia goes right down, gets inside to Schuler, and he can't make the free throw, so it'll stay a one-point game. Williams skies for the rebound. Acosta glides to the bucket, missed the layup. Smith is there for the putback. So the two seniors, Smith and Acosta, leading the way here in the second half. It's a one-point game, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Schuler for Hines. He'll try a three ball. That doesn't go. Smith with the rebound. 10 seconds left. LaShawn will bring it up the floor. Wide open inside. Acosta gets it to go off the glass, and that should bring an end to the quarter. So Kennedy finishes with a flurry. They'll take a three-point lead into the fourth quarter. Kennedy 33, Ansonia 30 after three. On your home for Waterbury High School basketball, Sky TV.
394-3942. The winning ticket number again, 394-3942. If you hold that ticket, please come to the scores table. Thank you all for your support.
So on the backs of their two most experienced players, LaShawn Smith and Jeremy Acosta, playing for the last time here at Kennedy. They've taken a 3-point lead with just the fourth quarter yet to play. Eagles will start with the basketball. Perea can't find the stroke tonight. Smith stripped from behind by Acosta, but it goes right to Hines. And an offensive foul is called on Smith. That's a good call. He was using his offhand to hook the defender. Acosta feeds Smith. He'll try another one from the same spot. This time it's off to the left, and the rebound is there for Alfonso Smith. Alfonso tries a three. LaShawn grabs the rebound. Outlet pass for Acosta. He's bumped, no call. Gets it back, puts it up with a ton of contact. Nothing. Finally a whistle and one. Boy, what's it going to take in there? I'm all for letting him play, but either way, LaShawn Smith with the bucket, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Make this a 6-point game. Under 7 to play in the fourth quarter. LaShawn steps right up and knocks it home. 36-30. And for an Ansonia team that really struggles to score the basketball, this feels like a much bigger lead. Hines looking for Antoine, back to Smith. Deflected and taken away by Perea. Feeds Acosta. Jeremy lays it up and in. Here comes a timeout. Timeout taken by Ansonia. Kennedy, 5-0 run to start the fourth quarter. They lead 38-30 with 6:30 to go on your home for Waterbury High School basketball, Sky TV. Six and a half minutes to go. Ansonia has hit a wall here. Antoine with the first three ball of the game for the Chargers. That's what they're looking for out of the timeout, and they cut it to 5. Kennedy smartly will spread it out, eat some time off the clock. Williams rises, fires. That doesn't go, but Smith is there on the offensive glass, and a fresh possession for the Eagles. Acosta. Perea for 3. It's good! Josiah knocks home his first 3-ball on senior night as the bucket seems to have opened up here late in the second half. Too hard on the pass from Antoine. Outlet pass to Williams. Glides to the bucket. Count it. And the foul. Kennedy in control now. 43-33. Well, it took a while, but the Eagles have found their way here in the second half. Point lead for the Eagles. Deflected, taken away, Williams. Oh, he was going to try to, was he going to try to dunk that? Ends up being a turnover. I think he was going to try to dunk that, and he slipped on the floor. I've seen how high he gets up. I think it's possible. Schuler out for Hines, hangs and hits. Hines cuts it to 9 with 4:45 to go. Change their defense up now. It looks like it's a 2-3. So allow the Eagles to use some clock if they want to. Acosta for Smith, and he lost it out of bounds. Nice dish inside, but Smith with another block. Perea to the bucket, no. Tipped back by Acosta, no. Jeremy fights and wins it back, throws it up and in. Jeremy Acosta fighting with all he's got on the inside, leading his team in the second half. They lead by 11. Another timeout taken by Ansonia. 3:55 to go in regulation. Eagles in control now. They lead 46-35 late in the fourth. Well, it was not the prettiest of first halves. Let's just leave it at that. But the last couple minutes of the third quarter and the first 4+ minutes of the fourth quarter, Kennedy has played like they are capable of. And Ansonia really hasn't had an answer for them. Antoine for 3, it's good. So back-to-back timeouts, they come out and run a play and get Antoine a look from 3. And that'll cut it to an 8-point game. Flagman back for Perea, leaves it for Smith. The clock is the Eagles' friend. They do not need to force anything on offense. Acosta with a floater that's short. And rebound for the Chargers, trail by 8. Antoine will try another one. Almost. Williams with the rebound. Adrian with the push. Adrian too strong. And a reach-in will be called on Acosta. .310 to go. Jay Turner will check back in. He'll replace Perea. Taken away by Williams. Williams off the window and in. Adrian Williams living in the passing lane here in the second half. Schuler, extra feed and a nice one, able to pick out Hines for the easy bucket. 48-40. All of a sudden a track meet here at Kennedy. Turner high off the glass, no. Acosta with the tip, no. Schuler with the rebound. Smith for Hines. Taken away by Acosta for LaShawn Smith. Turner back out for Williams. Coach Sullivan imploring them to pull the ball out, and they finally listen. Turner breaks the 5 count, leaves it for Acosta. Jeremy finds some space. Back out to Turner, smart basketball. They force him to foul, and they do. It's the 7th foul. That'll be a 1-and-1 for the Eagles. 8th foul, excuse me, against Ansonia. Turner at the line. I don't believe Jay has registered a point in this one. Misses the free throw. 3-ball in transition, way too strong. Williams skies to the rebound, leaves it for Acosta, and a timeout taken by Coach Sullivan with 1 minute and 38 seconds to play. Kennedy looking to hold on and win this one on senior night. They are 98 seconds away from doing just that. It's 48-40. Kennedy on top of Ansonia here on Sky TV. So Kennedy needs to take care of the basketball, make some free throws here. Acosta gets it to Turner. Turner drives and is fouled. That'll be the 9th foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1. And you get Hines on the foul. Blagman will check in for Perea to give him some rebounding help here. Case of the miss. So Turner finally into the scorebook. One more free throw to come for Jay. It's 49-40. If he hits this one, that'd make it a 4-possession game. And he does. So Ansonia really with their backs against the wall now. Smith feeds Hines. Back to Smith. Schuler draws the foul on Blagman. It's the 7th foul on the Eagles, so that'll be a 1-and-1 for Schuler. Blagman replaced by Perea. Peppers checks back in for Saravia. 84 seconds remain. 9-point game. Swishes home the second, cuts it to 8. Williams will get it to Turner for Acosta. Jeremy will be fouled as they try to extend the game. It's the 10th foul, so 2 free throws coming for Jeremy. Had a really nice night. He's done it all with hard work and hustle on the defensive end and on the offensive glass. For not being that tall of a player, he's a great rebounder. Rattles home the first. One more to come. Misses the second. 9-point game. Schuler trapped. Gets to Antoine. That's deflected. Blackman has it, and a tie-up and a jump ball. That's a break for the Chargers, as they will get a new possession out of that with 72 seconds left. Antoine for three. Good. Okay, that makes it more interesting. So he's got 3 threes here in the fourth quarter. Cuts it to 6 with 1:06 to play. Don't write the Chargers off just yet. Kennedy principal Robert Johnson in attendance tonight on senior night. Standing next to Waterbury's finest. Love to see his seniors grab a victory here. 66 seconds still left, but Ansonia not going quietly into the night. Apply some full court pressure. Get it into Acosta. He's trapped. Back for Williams. Correa. Acosta. Dangerous pass inside to Smith. Didn't need to shoot. They got a break, though, as Acosta with the offensive rebound. Jeremy spins inside Smith, and he hammers it home. Acosta to Smith. 45 seconds left. Antoine bumps, couldn't get it to go, but it'll go to the line. So Antoine needs to knock both of these free throws down to make it a 2-possession game. Misses the second. Adrian Williams with the rebound for Acosta. They got a foul if they're going to. Turner to Perea. Inside for Smith. Why not? LaShawn Smith. Alfonso Smith can't get the roll. It's tipped out to Perea. And one last foul is given. So Kennedy's going to get a win here on senior night, and it's been the seniors who've led the way, Smith and Acosta and Adrian Williams with great second half. Jay Turner at the line to shoot 2. Can't find the finish on the first. One more to come for Jay. Gets the roll on the second. And a timeout taken by Coach Sullivan with 11 seconds left. I know it hasn't been the season that the Eagles would like to have had, especially coming off of that great season they had last year, but it's nice that these seniors who have stuck it out through the tough times this year have been able to finish on a high note. Some good basketball late in the season. And after having a really tough first half, scoring just 16 points, they've bounced back with 40 second half points. You heard me correctly. 16 in the first half and 40 in the second half. Final 11.3 seconds. Ansonia with the basketball, trailing by 10. And a foul is called. So the Chargers still fighting till the end here. Making an 8-point game. Turner with an outlet pass. Deflected. Picked up by Saravia. Stripped by Acosta. Back with Perea. And the game comes to an end. So Kennedy wins this one 56-48. That'll wrap up the regular season with a victory. That's going to do it for us here from Kennedy High School. For Dave Thurrott, I'm Chris Grace. Final score, Kennedy 56, Ansonia 48. Until next time, thanks for watching Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. So long, everybody.